From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, we've got baseball under the lights. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Matt Strahm will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Here's the first pitch to him. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
67 degrees our game time temperature. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
In is Gerardo Parra, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Headley takes it in. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Blackmon, a native Texan. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now in the box, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think this team can rest on its laurels right here. I know they've won 6 out of their last 9 ball games, but they come into this ballpark today, hostile environment. They're going to have to swing the bats early and get it going for the boys.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. The 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Parra moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I expect to see a big performance out of Chase Headley. His batting average is on the rise right now, and if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span, so he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Next to the plate for the Padres, A.J. Ellis. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
No, that's inside. 2-0. The 2-0. Popped him up. McMahon has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting third, first baseman, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. Just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Padres down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Arenado on at first, nobody out. Swing, strike two.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Iannetta playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Grounded back up the middle. Cordova fields it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe to get things started for the Padres. Chase Headley behind him on deck. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Chase Headley, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Matt Caesar. As he'll take a look at ball one. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit. The first one of the game for the Padres.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. Smoke toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Freddie Galvis. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Parra giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Scrambling back to third. He's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, Matt Strom towards second. And this is taken for the out. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Myers gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting eighth, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one. That's the ball. Bases are empty. One man out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone. Strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center field. Margot's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 44, Tyler Anderson.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Tyler Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Lifted in the air out to center field. Galvis moving to his left, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 1 and the Rockies nothing. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And that's out number 1. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Ellis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. Ellis, a 36-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2-1 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Will.
Here's Will Myers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. So 1-1. Is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Myers will turn for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Chase Headley. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 San Diego. In is Gerardo Parra as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Hit out towards second. Portibus got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batter, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Nope.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trevor Story. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Rocks have made this a 3-2 game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The batter, catcher.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Caesar looking up. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run shot that time for Ian Desmond. 4th home run for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and one to the Rockies first baseman. 4 runs here in this half inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Rockies lead this one 4-3. Ready for another chance? Matt Caesar. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. LeMahieu is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. Alan Cordoba hits next. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. McMahon waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Freddie Galvis. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Is taken for strike 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Bounce to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In now, Matt Strahm. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him. But not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Stepping in now, Manuel Margot. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Blackmon going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-4. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Parra will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Anderson. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Caesar comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Renfroe. Oh no, he missed it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one too.
In is Gerardo Parra as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Renfroe has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they're able to inch a bit closer on the sac fly, as this is now just a one-run deficit.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So it's 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Rockies 5. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Myers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Story plays it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
1-1.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Hit the other way out toward right field. LeMahieu over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. The 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second is Headley. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit to short. Story scoops it up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading out for Colorado, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Hard hit to first. Myers is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees. I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. Gloved by Headley. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Chris Russin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Chris Russin.
Alan Cordoba hits next. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Alan Cordoba.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Parra is going to get there. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Riding in once again, Freddie Galvis. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Here's another 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Alex Dickerson.
And that misses inside. 1-0. A ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Russin playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Padres on top, 6-5. Back here at Petco Park. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 50, Hector Neris.
Ian Desmond will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1-1. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
Carlos Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. McMahon, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Galvis relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. The Padres lead it 6-5. Mike Dunn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Dunn.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story picks it up, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. In now is A.J. Ellis. No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Hit in the air out to right. LeMahieu is under it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as it remains a 6-5 ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Margot's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Eighth inning here from Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. Hit hard to short. Galvis has it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado, number 29, Ryan Shaw.
Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at bat.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Striding in once again, Chase Headley. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Matt Caesar.
Digging in once again, Matt Caesar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Popped high in the air. McMahon shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full. It's the Padres 6 and the Rockies 5. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Few would argue. Thanks for joining baseball on the show. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Brad Hand.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. Here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, in foul ground for Ellis behind the plate. He makes the catch, and the Padres have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. San Diego took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Matt Strahm earns his 5th winner of the year. Tyler Anderson struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Brad Hand towards the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for ball game tonight.